That sound you're hearing may just be your tax dollars going through the shredder. The latest cause? A federal policy that prevents taxpayers from getting a fair return for coal mined on public lands. In 2015 alone, 40% of all coal produced in the U.S. was mined on federal lands. That means the government should get royalties, and it does. But White House economists say the federal coal program has been structured for decades in ways that allow private companies to artificially lower the price paid back to taxpayers. How effective have the tactics been? Well, the U.S. Treasury should collect a 12.5% royalty on coal mined on public lands, but because of loopholes, the actual number is closer to 5%. The gap amounts to big bucks. The Headwaters Economics report found that basing royalties on market prices could increase federal collections from the $3.9 billion, which was collected between 2008 and 2012, to as much as $9.5 billion, which means collecting more than $1 billion per year for taxpayers. The coal industry and its supporters say the report doesn't show the whole picture and smacks of President Obama's climate change rhetoric. But taxpayer watchdogs say the White House is on to a real budget issue.
A lot has changed in both the coal industry and the energy markets in general in the last 30 years. And so it's appropriate that the department go back and look at what their procedures are to reflect a lot of those changes.
For coal companies, a restructured coal program could mean paying more for coal mined on federal lands. In a time where many of these companies have filed for bankruptcy, this can make coal an even bigger loser. For Circa News, I'm Alex Hines.